Anderson here with Enlightened World Network. We bring you a guided meditation every day of the year. And today I am so honored and excited to have Sally De La Rosa with us from Elegant, Michigan. So, Sally, thank you. Thank you for taking time to be with us today.
Thank you for having me. I love doing this. And right now, we really, truly could use some good muscle relaxation.
There we go. Okay,
You're
well,
so
you just get started.
Okay. So right now, I'd like everybody to find um, that still quiet place, a place where you're comfortable. Let me get this toned down. That's right. There we go. Find that nice quiet place, somewhere where your spine feels really good. You can lay out on the floor. You can lay across the couch, across your bed, sit up straight in that beautiful yoga pose. Let's take some deep breaths in and out at your own pace. Today's meditation is all about that total muscle relaxation, and something that you can do in as little as 15 to 20 minutes of your day. Most importantly, it's showing that you are doing some real committing to self-love for yourself, which always benefits us in every way, body, mind, and soul. So let's begin by taking those deeper breaths, bringing a breath all the way in. And we're going to take it all the way down to our toes. And I want you to feel that feeling of squeezing those muscles in your toes. Feel your toes being pinched together. Feel that stress being hugged within your toes as you hold them nice and tight and deeply. Take a deep breath in. Gather up all that tension in your toes and release that squeezing feeling. Let go of everything that you've gathered. Release that to your breath and blow that out and away. Today's meditation is going to be more about your breath work, your breathing, your relaxing and releasing. So now let's take that deep breath in again. Take it to the center of your feet, to your heels, and imagine that feeling of being squished. You're hugging your heels, you're hugging those arches, you're pulling them in tight, and you're breathing. Taking that deep breath in, bring that breath all the way to this area. Releasing that breath, relaxing that area of your foot. Begin moving your toes, your ankles. We're going to take another deep breath in, bringing this breath all the way to your calves. Feel those muscles in your legs, your lower legs, being hugged, being gripped nice and tight, like you have a really good masseuse going after them. Just feel that relaxation. Pull them in nice and tight, taking that breath in. and breathing it all the way down to this area. I'll take one more deep breath in and blow that all out, releasing that tension in your calves. Once again, moving those feet around, moving those ankles. Take a deep breath in and just relax. We're going to take a deep breath in, and we're going to bring that breath all the way to our knees and our thighs. Once again, feeling that feeling of them being squished, pulling within, feeling that tightness in your thighs and in your knees, maybe a little bit in your hips. You can help this along by making a fist and squeezing that fist. And then release that breath. The longer you can hold that breath in, the longer you have to gather any tension, any pain or knots that you may be experiencing, any cramping, and you can release it with your breath. Let's take that deep breath in. This one's just for you. Breathe that deep air, the deep breath in, filling up your lungs and holding that breath, tightening your core muscle, and let that go. Now let's take that deep breath in again. This time we're going to pull this breath all the way to our hips and our lower back, to our glutes. Those of you that have been doing a lot of yard work, getting it ready for the winter, take those deep breaths in, hold that breath. Let's feel this area getting pinched, getting hugged, squeeze those fists. Squeeze your glutes. And just release that breath with all pressure. Now let's take that deep breath in and release it. And each time you take that deep breath in between moves, feel your shoulders relaxing with each one, each breath out. Your shoulders get a little more slack, a little more relaxed. Your spine doesn't feel so tense either. And let's take that deep breath in again. And we're going to bring this breath into our tummies, our lower abs, our middle abs, our upper abs. We're going to fill this area with this breath, squeezing our fists, squeezing this area. We're really giving our tummies a good hug. Taking that deeper breath, really expanding yourself. And let's blow that tension out. Now let's take that deep breath in, gathering up any tightness you may still be experiencing. Let's just blow that out. Take an extra breath for this area, as there's so many people who suffer from tummy issues at this time. Let's breathe some healing air into this area, some beautiful oxygen. Let's really benefit from that. Imagining it swirling all around in there and gathering up anything that doesn't feel right. And let's blow that out. And let's take that deep breath in again. And just release that. Now let's take another deep breath in, and we're going to go into our shoulders, our heart chakras, our chest area, our shoulders. Let's fill these areas up with that air. Clench those fists. Imagine us giving our own hearts a hug. We're squeezing our shoulders. And let's blow all that tension out. Relax those fists. Relax those shoulders. Allow them to slump. Let's take that deep breath in. Fill this area with some healing air, some healing oxygen. And let's let that all go. Let's take another deep breath in. We're going to guide this breath to our throats and our faces. Let's pull all that air into our throats and our faces. Let's feel our throats being hugged, our cheeks are being hugged, our foreheads, third eyes. We can feel that pressure. And it's a good pressure. And let's just bring that all in and release it. For those of you that have a headache at this time, those of you that may suffer from chronic migraines, constant neck pain, let's take that healing breath in. And we're going to do a couple of healing breaths for this part. So breathing in, let's feel it swirling around into our throats, creating this vortex of energy, sucking anything out that does not belong, out of our cheeks, out of our mouths, out of our eyes and our third eyes, our foreheads, and right out through that crown chakra, exiting the top of your head and blow it all out. Take a deep breath and just release that one. And let's take another deep breath in, and let's direct this to those 11 lines, the 11 lines that are always between our eyes. And those of you that do psychic work know these lines all too well. Those of you that do heavy guided meditations, that concentrate a lot, we tend to furrow here. So let's take another deep breath in. Let's bring it right to that spot. And begin by raising your eyebrows up and down, relaxing your eyes, breathing the air out. Now let's pinch our eyes together. Let's furrow those brows. Take that deep breath in. And upon release, let that all go. Blow it out. Feel all of that tension in your face releasing, disappearing, not to be found by you, at least for the day. Let's take that deep breath in. We're going to pull this all the way to our feet. We're going to begin moving those feet around as we are releasing those ankles, those calves, those knees, thighs, tummy, lower back. Move that around. arms, neck, eyes. Kind of move your forehead around a little bit. Go ahead and open your eyes when you feel ready. And any tension that you feel is residual, let's take that deep breath in. And just looking around you, being aware of how your body feels, and release that air. Releasing anything that may remain. This meditation can be done 15 or 20 minutes a day. Some people, as you go through this, you may be able to eliminate a lot of time, and you can do a version of this in as little as 5 minutes. And it just helps you to gather. I don't have any tension in my body right now. It feels really like, oh, okay. And Tony says hers is tingly. So,
Sally, I love this. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And I love finding the pockets in our bodies that are holding tension that you didn't even realize. It's always surprising to me. What I appreciate so much this morning is just feeling like I'm sitting with a loved one doing this, and with Tony in the background too. It's just like being with family. And I really hope that folks that are listening to this feel that connection. I am so reminded that here in Enlightened World, the folks that we have coming on and doing the meditations, soul brothers and sisters. And when soul brothers and sisters get together, it creates an amazing platform, an amazing space of safety and family. And I feel like I'm sitting here with my sister, just going through this experience together. So thank you so much, just for who you are and for what you bring to the table to us every time.
Thank you. I absolutely love doing this. It's the one time I'm guaranteed to sit still long enough to do it myself.
That's right. There we go. There we go. Well, Sally, for those of you who don't know, Sally has a store in Elegant, Michigan called Zenlightenment. And it was brought in to her through COVID when Spirit said, create a safe space for light workers to come and provide their services to folks in Elegant, and to wake up that section of the city that hasn't had much light in a long time. And Sally and Tony created the space, and it has exploded on her, and it's ready to be expanded. So congratulations, Sally. You've just done amazing.
Thank you. And it's funny you say that we brought that light in, because we did. There was a very heavy energy over Allegan for a while. And after we came in, it became very apparent that we were paving a path. And so we've got a lot of new businesses opening up down here, and there's a lot of holistic things going on. So it is expanding down here just the same. A lot of changes. There's been a lot of changes this past year.
That's awesome. Yeah, you can just sort of feel it becoming its own little mecca there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's one of the largest psychic hubs for psychic energy anywhere that I have ever experienced. And I've heard this from a lot of people as well. So yeah, there's a lot of energy down here.
Well, and Sally, you and Tony are linchpins of that. You all heard the call and stepped into it. Yes. So I hope you can feel that it's your presence that has brought this in.
We do. Yes. Yes. And we had just received an award for the business about 3 weeks ago. So that was a big additive to us. It really kind of gave us that pat on the back that we're doing it and people are seeing it. So yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Congratulations. You are doing it. You are doing it. So Sally, if people want to know more about you, how do they find you?
Well, we have a webpage, zenlightenment.live. where you can kind of go in and meet the team and so on and see some of the things that we have had time to get on there. Or you can go to the Facebook group Zenlightenment, where usually that's where everything happens. And there's also the business page that is starting to amp up again. So it's coming into that holiday season, and our business page goes crazy at that point in time. So we're doing a lot of live videos coming up this week to kind of show you what's in the retail space. And I'm going to do one that's going to show you the healing spaces. So we're going to take you live video into these. And you can reach us there, or you can call us at 269-512-7006. And that's our line. We are not open on Mondays and Tuesdays, but we are on Saturdays and Sundays. So we kind of meet that all over time schedule for people.
Beautiful. Sally, thank you so very much.
You're
Much
so
love
welcome.
to you and Tony in the background there. So friends here at Enlightened World, thank you for being here with us. Thank you for feeling into this family love and encouragement that we hold for each other while we're all on our spiritual journeys. So much love to you all. Take good care, and God bless.